This is below on the PlayStation 4. You can probably see on the bottom right-hand corner of the screen the version that's been installed from the disc, directly from the disc that I got from the Maryland Library System. This is apparently an adventure game, a top-down adventure game, but it's like a silent film in a way. So fair warning, I spent about half an hour playing this game. I got lost multiple times because the game does not tell you where to go at all. So this seems to be one of those open-ended adventure games that I think the original Metroid was kind of going for. But there is a map here. Unfortunately, this game did not come with a manual, and unfortunately, it also did not come with any kind of guidance as to what to do when you first start playing the game. So there will be some spoilers here for the first half hour of the game, because if you want to go in, blind, I guess, you can play it that way. But I want to at least show you what's available at the beginning of the game, and then I'll play the game normally, because I want to show you where you can go and where you can't. There's a big delay on that. I tried to back out of that graphics menu. This is interesting. Pretty much no settings whatsoever. Lightning. On, off. We're going to keep the lightning on for now because it's, atmospheric. Atmospheric. There's no stamina management system here, but I'm going to be playing the survive mode. I probably shouldn't be doing this. But I want to at least give you an idea about how the game is played normally. We'll probably do Explorer mode later if the game's too frustrating. Because there are gathering mechanics in this game. There is a stamina system as far as hunger goes. So there's a hunger system in this game. There's a thirst system in this game. So, again, the game isn't going to explain it. I'll just point it out as it comes up. Because that's how I discovered how this game works. Again, I've only played it for half an hour. But it's frustrating enough that I think I might have to explain some of it as I go. I guess this game's going in my art and video games playlist along with Cuphead and Grease. We'll see how it goes. It's one of those games. I've never been able to control this ship at any point in the last 5 minutes. She got to chill and vibe to that Jim Guthrie soundtrack, I suppose. Which is very good so far. It sounds kind of like Tangerine Dream soundtrack for Michael Mann's Thief movie back in 1982. Is that when the film came out? Thief is actually streaming for free on a lot of services. I think Pluto TV runs it regularly. Plex might have it as well. It's a Michael Mann film that stars James Caan, I believe. It was very well regarded when it came out, although most people I know just like the music. Like it for the music. Like, the film starts out with a 5-minute sequence of a dude breaking into a safe, and Tangerine Dream is playing on the soundtrack. Which is cool if you're into, like, early 1980s Eurosynth, which I am. Okay, so now I can control the character. So we're going to wander around here a bit, because I want you to be able to experience my frustration a little bit. Just to kind of establish how the game works. There are some very wide open areas here, and not a lot of places you can actually go. So fair warning there. Oh, I've got to show you the controllers. You can hold down the X button to run, and the R2 button is for dashing. We're not going to need to do any of the others. It's for like a dodge roll, I guess. In fact, where is that listed here? It's a dodge button. So it's not a run, it's a dodge. So maybe there's some invincibility frames attached to it. Here's the X button. I'm going to activate the camp. I think this is a bonfire for all you Dark Souls fans, I suppose. I don't know what any of that means. It probably means you can make your own food, like in Breath of the Wild. I don't know what to tell you. I have to turn down the music a bit later. We'll see how it goes. Oh, there's also water here. So you see on the top left-hand corner of the screen, I was able to drink some water there. Is that listed here anywhere else? Nowhere you can see. The trackpad is for a map. Can't really useful yet. It will be useful later. Yeah, I can't see any of that. Okay, so as you can see, there's really no place we can go over here. Dead end. You can go back to the shore for reasons. Isn't this how Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening started? Probably is. Can't go this... Well, you can go this way. Yeah, but we're not going to go there yet. I want to show you something. You can climb up that wall. I did not know that at first. But I saw these stairs. My immediate thought was, can I go this way? Well, spoiler alert, you can't. So this is the kind of game where you'll spend maybe 90 seconds getting to a place and finding out it's a dead end. So you have to spend 90 seconds getting back to where you were. So yeah, you can't dash over here either. So there's no, like, jump button you can use to get over that gap. It's probably a pathway. It's probably a one-way pathway that will open up once we get to the top of the mountain, so we'll worry about that later. There's a lot of this going on in the first half hour of the game, just wandering around aimlessly, trying to figure out where to go and what to do, because there's no meaningful interaction with anything. In fact, let me put it this way, 99% of what you see you can't interact with in any way. So a lot of wide open spaces, you're just kind of hoping you can find something useful. Almost there. Now we're here. Okay, you might not be able to see this, but there's a pathway that's been carved into the grass here. So I can press the R2 button to bring out my sword and kind of make it easier, slightly easier to see. Not very easy to see, unfortunately, so fair warning there. So we're going to wander around for a bit as I try to make some progress here. I want to say the grass you cut stays cut, so I guess you can keep that in mind for later. Can't interact with that big rock. So there are a few areas I'll be wandering around. and that'll be able to show you how you can actually make progress. But for now, we're going to wander slightly aimlessly, so I can reenact the frustration I had to deal with when I first started playing this game. This is why I play video games for about 10 or so minutes, just to kind of get a feel for them before I start recording these videos. Because, I mean, there are some games where it's like, okay, I kind of know what to expect, so I'll play the game normally from here. Like, if I know it's like an unskippable 1-hour cutscene, I won't make you sit through that. But, although, except in the case of Yakuza You're Like a Dragon, maybe I will make you sit through that unskippable cutscene. Although I think you could skip it, but I just wanted you to see the story. But in this case, I wanted you to get a feel for how the game starts. And as you wander around the way I am, trying to figure out where stuff is. So you press the square button to switch weapons, I think. Check on something. It's right down here. Lantern toggle, don't care about that. Shield bash, bash. Well, we'll use our shields later. Cycle arrow type. Drop gems. Ugh. There's dual stick controls in this game. Seems weird, but I'll take it. Weapon swap with the square button, yeah. Inventory. We're not using it. We did pick up a turnip. Yeah, we did pick up a couple of turnips and a fillet. On the top left-hand corner of the screen, you can see my little icon, my heart icon. There's a stomach there that's emptying out. That means that my hunger is going down. So I need to eat something eventually. So I will have to harvest food here in the survival mode. For better or worse. I don't know if the hunger... I don't know if my hunger decreases more quickly if I run like this. Again, there's no manual for this game. So we'll step inside this rock. Spoiler alert, there's nothing we can do yet. I just want to show you what's available at the beginning of the game. I remember, I did play Metroid when it launched in America. Actually, no, I played it in 1989, I want to say. 1990 when I got my NES. We can't advance through here. Yeah, can't chop down this rock. So this is just a dead end. We'll come back here later. But for now, we can't do nothing. So just keep that in mind. Metroid was interesting in the well, when it came out in Japan, I believe it was 1986. It was a Famicom. Remember, I mentioned the Japanese version of the NES was called the Family Computer, the Famicom. It had the ability to add accessories that weren't possible here in the United States, and one of those accessories was the disk system. So you were able to add a floppy disk drive to a Japanese NES back in those days. And Metroid, I think, was one of the first games, along with Zelda 2, that got released on that Famicom disk system. And it had more, like, the way it worked is that it could play music because it had slightly better sound abilities, I want to say. So the music that played during Zelda was better than it was. And I think the Metroid password music was better, too, in the sense that it had more instruments that could be played simultaneously. Like, it wasn't like a symphonic score, but I guess the best way to describe it is it sounded closer to a Genesis, I guess is the best way to describe it. So they were expanding on the audio abilities of the NES by allowing it a higher quality synth, a higher quality sound synthesis. Of course, these days you can just go on YouTube and find this stuff out. Here we go. There's another thing I can explore. I'm kind of wandering in zigzags so I can explore these large, wide open areas. Press the L1 button. And I got a torch for reasons. You can also see the blue lines on the bottom, which I think is kind of a nice touch. Yeah, the blue vectors in the grass. A lot of foliage here, but they kind of fuzz it up. But it does help. It adds a little depth to the visuals here, so I do appreciate that. Yeah, like in Zelda, you can just, you know, cut the grass. For some reason, you wanted to do that. I guess I could explore the Fibonacci spiral, but I don't think it would do any good. I think there's a gem that goes here, and I don't have one. I believe one of those, where do you get gems, we'll show you later. They can be picked up if you find them. And we'll explain what that means a bit later. Yeah, we've already explored here. Dead end over there. And I hope you can still see this path, this trodden path through the grass. Again, it's a subtle touch, but it shows you some, it leads you to some other places you might want to visit later. Okay. No gem. Can't pick up anything over here, so don't worry about it. Just wanted to show you that. If this were a Nintendo game, there could be something hidden behind there, which would be fun. But it's not a Nintendo-made game. Or maybe there is something hidden behind there, I just can't pick it up. You can see these rods on the ground, which also helps mark the path, which I think is a nice touch. There was something else over here I wanted to pick up. There's nothing there. If I can't go in here, there's one other place I forgot to visit. Oh, wait. Okay, I pressed the button and there's a sound effect, but I can't open it. That's okay. We don't have anything to open it with. So I guess we could just continue to wander around aimlessly. I mean, I admit, I guess I kind of forgot where to go. So we'll get to that later. That's right, I can go down this way. Yeah, see? Remember this pathway over here? But we can't go this way yet. So you remember where these stairs were, so I guess we can make a note of that for later. That part I don't remember from the first time I played through this game. Let's just follow the well-trodden pathway and see where it takes us. So that's the cliff I climbed. I think we needed a light to open one of these doors anyway, so we'll get around to that in a second. I don't remember if there's anything else here I can pick up. Yeah, I can't go up here. It's a vertical surface. I can't climb this. There's no jump button, like I said. There's a flag over there, which is nice, but I can't get over there. Oh well. Again, little environmental cues, but again, there's a lot of wide open spaces here and not a lot of density to this area we're exploring here, so that's kind of disappointing. That was my stamina, by the way. Well, I guess I'm still 2/3 full, but eventually we're going to start losing a hunger. Our hunger meter's going to start going down, so keep that in mind. And I think the light may be... Oh, yeah, that's right. The light is what I need to get in here. Now I remember. The game will unlock a new mechanic in just a second. Here it is. Hold down the L1 button. Yeah. It's one of those games. Just a fair warning. It's one of those games. So this Eye of God camera with the tiny sprite at the bottom, it does kind of help the vibe, I think. Because it, along with the size of the size of the areas you're exploring, it does give you that sense of how overwhelmed you are. So that part of the game, I think, works decently. I just wish the area weren't so, you know... I just wish everything wasn't so, frankly, spread out and sparse. That's a bit too much. It's a bit too much wandering around just to get to that point. And I think that bonfire allows us to save our game automatically. Again, nothing is explained because the game didn't come with a manual. And if even it did, I don't know if it would have helped. Game's taking a lot of risks early on, assuming that people aren't just gonna chuck their controller across the screen because of all this obtuse game design, unfortunately. It's hard to do environmental cues in video games. Like your level design, the combination of narrative level design and mechanical level design has to be on point. Otherwise, people just get lost and frustrated too easily. There is combat, it's just not going to show up yet. We're literally unfogging the map right now. Level 1. I made it to level 2 before I stopped my research stream. A commentary-free research stream. I will be showing this video without commentary first, and then I'll add this video later on. That's like a true, like, blind run, basically. We just trying to make sense of the game. Discovering things for the first time. Can't climb that. Oh, there are bats here. Oh, that trips you up. Put that away. No more light down here, huh? So I got my water. Yeah, we have bats. Maybe we'll whip out this sword now. So the bats don't hurt you, they just slow you down. Whoop, went the wrong way. Try it again. Oh, wait. Yeah, they're actually gonna attack me. Ow! See? Want a piece of that. Bastard. Okay, so I got one of those gems. What do they do? I have no idea. But I have one of them now. They're on the top right-hand corner of the screen. So if you see those red dots, that means those enemies are going to try and come for me. You see little, yeah, these little, shiny dots, these little shiny sparkles you see on the ground? That's stuff I can pick up. Stuff I can interact with. Okay, I need some hunger. Okay, so I'm hungry now. So we'll eat one of these turnips I got. So you see the stomach on the left side, top left-hand side of the screen? That increases my hunger, which will also keep my life high, which is good. It'll keep my health up. So you gotta keep your hunger high, your thirst high, your thirst meter high, and your temperature meter has to be high, apparently. Give me that. It's two of those gems in the top right-hand corner of the screen. Triangle, So on the top left-hand corner of the screen, you can see the hunger, the temperature, and the thirst. But again, I'm trying to piece this stuff together because the game doesn't explain any of it. Here come the bats. I got a thing. I think I cut the grass and found some more crap. Yeah, I cut the grass and found some more crap, I think. Yeah, I found a morsel. And my hunger's going down a lot, actually. I think I killed one of them. Yeah, I killed one of the bats, I guess. Yeah, I think I killed one of the bats. So that gave me a morsel I can use to heal myself. There's your map. Don't know what the diamond shape means. Does that mean I haven't explored everything in the room? Which would not be out of the question. That's what it seems to mean. Again, it's like iconographic. It's like we're decoding hieroglyphics now. Did Myst make you do that? We're taking the long way to get to Route 2. The level 2 will show up later. But we're taking the long way to get there. Yep, I made it back. Is there anything else here I can explore? I guess that's what those diamonds mean. Did I find all the passages in? Well, that's what the dotted lines mean. There's a passageway we haven't explored yet. But I don't know what those lines mean. Like, there's a diamond, but there's like 4 lines, and there's only 3 of the 4 lines are lit up, so I have no idea what that means. So I guess I'm in the 4th line now. The 4th line is blinking. I have no idea. The 4th line of this diamond is blinking, and I have no idea why. I'm playing this on a 40-inch screen, which helps. I can't imagine playing this on a Nintendo Switch. Yep, there's your bonfire. Alright, so I guess our game's saved. Okay, so I don't know if that's it. What? I tripped over something. Yeah, I don't know why that tripwire is there, but anyway. It's kind of a cute touch, I suppose. Let me see if I can try cooking something. Not here. Yes, this isn't a campfire. It's just a torch. Again, does that mean I can save my progress? I don't know. Go away! They stay alive, I guess. Yeah, morsel. Morsels and turnips. I guess we gotta eat something. Is the turnip going bad? That means I have 2 of them, I guess. Okay, so never mind. So they change color based on how I map them to the D-pad, which I guess we'll do later. Yeah, we have enough. We're not worried about that just yet. Okay, go away. Give me the loot. Guess I got bored. Did I get some fillets? No, just one. Oh, so I got a bunch of this other... So I got some leather with it, too. Okay. So I guess I can combine these to make, like, arrows, I guess. No idea what that means. Again, more mysteries. There's something over there. There's a twinkle over there. Oh. Guess the light's out. Oh well. Did I waste a light? Did I waste a light trying to activate that torch? Yeah, I wonder if my flame is limited too. I must have the wrong glasses on. We'll probably swap them out later. I'll bring out my other glasses. Don't want my earbuds to fall out. Yeah, I got both of those passageways, so we're fine. Let me go south and see what's up. I can get my other glasses while the loading screen is on. Yeah. By the way, that High Dive Anime channel has a streaming service now. Plex is airing it. So I think right now they're showing Golden Time. I have no idea what it is. I guess it's a romance anime. Here we go. And the screen zoomed in for this part. Yoink. And there's a wire here. Be careful. Those turnips. Rope wire didn't seem to do anything. Want to make sure I got that gem. Already went that way. There's a storm coming. I know. Ah, tripwire. Uh-oh, got a better sword. Of course I'm full. So I crafted 3 sticks. Oh, into a bundle. Okay, that helps. Craft leather, stick. Nah, it's not waste that. How about I combine the leather and the bundle? Yeah, I can't do that. So we'll get to that later. Now I can grab it. And the light's out. Need some hunger here. I'll take that. So I guess torches are limited. Nope, it's not limited. Okay, so I feel better. Something over here. Light's good. Use the right stick to move it around. Oh, wait. That looks important. That might be the way to level 2, actually. Yep, I think that's the way to level 2. Yep, new area. We'll come back here in a second. We'll have to do a separate video for that. I wanted to at least show you how to get past level 1. We're going to go up one more time. Northern node. We're supposed to go to the left, I suppose. Which we can do. First things first. Let's follow that shining light. So we got that. I thought there was another tent around here somewhere. Maybe I missed it. How did I lose those lights? Yeah, I'm losing those lights every time I hold that button down. That's not good. Okay, this looks important. I'll probably end up going in that hole in just a second. Hold on, there's something shining over there. Can't get there. It's on the bottom. Just a second. Something, literally something in the water, like Kendrick observed. This is all new to me. Another torch. I can't use the bomb. Give me a second. Gotta start combining stuff. We have 2 embers at least. And we have a new kind of arrow, it looks like. Yeah, we got a new kind of arrow. Band-aids sound cool. Spud. So I guess we're killing energy for those gems that I use in the top left-hand corner of the screen. That looks important. What do you mean full? I have to start using these arrows. Didn't mean to use that. That was a waste. Yeah, it seemed like a waste. You don't want to waste that. Yes, I wasted the bandage because I didn't even need it. No idea what that's about. Oh, I think I lost. Oh, I lost those gems. That can't be good. I thought I had like 13 of them. I need to start killing more enemies, but we'll see how it goes. I suppose. Well, let me at least see if I can find another save point. I could have swore there's another save point around here. Oh, in fact, that's probably it over there. Full. It's an ember, I think. It's one of these, I think. You have 2 embers, so we want to combine them. So we make another kind of arrow. Yep, 1 more arrow. Just 1 more, unfortunately. I don't think we have enough shards. Let's not press our luck. I only have 5 gems left in the top left right-hand corner of the screen. That can't be good. Alright, like I said, I don't know what I'm doing. The game's not very informative. So we have 2 of these now. And a stick. So now we have another fire arrow. Alright, so we're making a little bit of room here. I'm running out of red embers. That can't be good, can it? So let me see if I can find it. Yeah, I'm down to 4 embers now in the top left right-hand corner of the screen. No idea what they're for. This can't go well. We'll see what happens. Here we go. Level 2 it is. Or the stairway to level 2. So let's tease the next video, shall we? That's where we can actually cook something here. Let me see if I can make some progress. Okay, how do I want to do this? I have a bunch of gems. So I can make more gems, I guess. I have no idea what just happened. I don't know if I did that right. I probably screwed up. Not very helpful, I'm afraid. Not that helpful at all. I'll take that. A little bit more water. I do like how the camera fades out. I do like how the camera pulls away and it fuzzes out the background as you leave the area. That's kind of nice. Cute little touches. Now we're at level 2. So I guess we'll let the music play us out because I don't know what I'm doing anymore. So we'll see what happens.